So hello and welcome to another Raggy's beer review. I won't call it a craft beer because Paulaner is not a craft beer. It is, however, an Oktoberfest beer. Got it from Aldi in their little Oktoberfest range that they had in. I've never actually drank this version of Paulaner, so is it different? I've no idea. Paulaner Oktoberfest Bier. So we'll need to try and remember to put that on. 6%. Get in. Oh, bless you. They don't mess about, them Germans. Uh, brewed in accordance with the Bavarian Purity Law 1516 speciality beer. And that's all it says in English. So let's pour it open. We'll have a drink. We'll have a drink. We'll have a chat. So it's been a busy weekend, I've got to be honest. Friday at the Blue Monkey. Saturday in Beeston. Sunday Neon Raptor. So yeah, it's good to actually go a day at work without boozing too early. It's 5 o'clock now, so it's not so bad. So as we can see, it's a lovely you'd call that a darker straw coloured pour. You could call it golden, you know. The colours don't really, good carbonation on there, a centimetre of white head. I like a lot of the German lagers, or beers if you call them that. It's got a lovely lager malt aroma. You know, it is what it is. They are what they are. Right. It's making my mouth water though, I'll tell you now. Oh, oh shit, they dropped it. Balls. I'm just about to say what went off there, and it hit the bloody glass. Oh, there you go. Typical Aggie beer review. Never, always something goes wrong. Smooth, tingly, drop of quality. These beers, I absolutely love them, and it's great to be reviewing them on the channel. One day will I get over to Germany? I hope so. You know, before I go, and let's hope I'm 90, 100, and stuck on my marbles, and someone's not wiping the arse and cleaning my piss up. But because that's no existence, is it? You know, I kind of think about my dog when they'll say that. Yeah. But oh, okay, don't go down that road. Yeah, it's I would love to go over. There's things you want to do, having the money to do it. Oh, there's another thing. Me and the wife, massive theme park fans, would love to go to Europa Park. And if that moment ever came where and it would only be a lottery win because I'm not in a well-paid job, but I like what I do, for the most part at least. I don't. I like when there's a reciprocation as well for my work. Don't ask for it, but it's when something comes out of the blue, and it's in some ways my old job, 2 jobs ago, 3 jobs ago actually. When I worked at Streetwise, now and again they did actually do stuff that was off the cuff, give me a pay rise. Yeah, some stuff that you just don't expect. And there's sometimes that random act of kindness to thank your staff for what they're doing. Yes, you pay your staff to work, but there are staff who go above and beyond what most other staff do. And the staff that just come to work, earn the money, and go home, and don't really, they might do a good day's work, but it's the staff that do stuff that's out of hours. And for me, they're gold, and sadly overlooked a lot of the time, at least. So, ooh. Now, if Aldi are going to do this for Oktoberfest, will somebody at Aldi please do Halloween beers again? Dunkelfester. Even the one from Green King was actually not too bad. Can't remember, Ghastly Ghouls or something. I don't know. Same with Morrison, same with all these chuffing supermarkets. Get off your backsides and get some bloody Halloween beers in. I'm hoping that locally somebody does an Halloween beer. I mean, I know it's a short thing, so you're only going to brew so much, but I might have to actually go and order some from somewhere. Although, as you can see, I'm pretty well stacked with beers at the moment. So my days of ordering more beers maybe a little bit put to one side. He says. He says. These things happen, don't they? You know, you say you're not going to buy a beer, then you do. And yeah, say I'm not going to brew a beer, and then you do. So I try not to say too much because inevitably it goes to its soul. Tasting great. I could just imagine having 2 pints stein of this, troughing it down me over in Germany with some big sausages on the plate. It's funny though, because earlier on Facebook, going down the sausage route, someone in Mapley, which is an area of Nottingham, was putting down about a sausage shop's shut, or butchers, and they did the best sausage, and there's people commenting about sausage, and I thought someone's got to post something, you know. So I put down, hey, the Arboretum, the Arboretum was good for sausage years ago, from what I hear, and not that I know, not that, and obviously in the toilets and that sort of thing. But yeah, it's a funny old thing. Can't take the toilet sense of humour out of me. I'm a good boy most of the time, but you know, there's times when you just you forget that you're trying to be good, and you just do as you do and don't care. Which is probably why I won't go on beer nights with the work staff, in case I take the piss too far. Because you know, there's always somebody who can't take a joke when it's intended as a joke. There's always somebody, you know. You say something and straight away you look at the face and you thought, oh God, they've took that the wrong bloody way. And rather than just laugh it off as a joke, and the world's full of it, isn't it, really? I mean, I know you've got to be careful what you say these days. To a point. I know. It's a strange old world, without going too far. A slight sweetness to that. 6% ABV. Nice ABV. Not really getting the full ABV strength. I'm going to have another bit in a minute, do another review, just so I get the strength. Got quite the selection these days, so it's nice to. It's nice when you've got a good selection behind you. You know, people ask me, do you choose what beer you're going to review? No. I just look at the beer wall and I think, oh, I'll do that today. I'm very wary of doing beers from the same brewery day after day. Obviously, on the channel at the moment, if you watch this now, in October the 3rd, 2022, you'll have noticed that there's quite a few Blue Monkey beer reviews on. Hence their craft beer launch the other day. I've still got about 4 or 5 to put on. There's going to be quite a few Neon Raptors and all, because again, and I feel that the channel's going in a nice direction in some ways. That out and about videos, 3-4 minutes long, unless I get drunk and I start rattling. But beer room videos, standard 10 to 15 minute length videos, and I think that is a good way, you know, good long videos, and then the odd bit live as well. I think that, to me, is a fine balance of where I want to be. with the channel. It appeases people who want straight down the middle reviews, you know, don't want any talk and banter, you just want that sort of review. You get the people, then to be honest, when I'm in the pub, I can't be talking for too long because I feel like an idiot. It depends on where I'm sitting and if there's bloody music in the background. Funnily enough, I haven't had any copyright yesterday from the Unwrapped when I was there. Yeah, there was music in the background the whole time. I must have been far enough away for the music, and I had my thing on to take out the my sound thing on the phone. These phones are ever so smart, aren't they? Take out the sound in the background. So maybe it did it. Maybe it just listened to my voice and that was it. Clever bloody phone. But in any case, yeah. So yeah, I feel like it's going in a good direction, and I feel more confident. And I'm out again on Thursday for a charity night, hoping to do beer reviews. Hoping I'm sat next to somebody who's okay. Take my little tripod with me, and I'll drag people in on the beer reviews if they're brave enough to. I'll say to them, "Do you want to come in?" And I'll introduce them to the beer review community. Yeah, these brewers, because inevitably I'll be sat with somebody who's a brewer. Or works at a brewery, inevitably. If I'm sat on my own with somebody I don't know and people I don't know, that won't be so good. I won't feel like I'll be able to do anything then. So hopefully to God, I'm sat with the right people. I don't get too drunk. These things happen. So, as you can see, really nice beer. Can't get the ABV at all. That could be a 4%. It's not tasting anything of 6%, which is dangerous. So right until you've had about 6 or 7, and then you start, whoa, you know, or maybe 12, 13, depending on who you are. Lovely, smooth visual, like little tingly, German beer, Oktoberfest. Oh, you could just go there now, couldn't you? You know, more on that day, they have these things where there's no airplanes anymore, and you just, you know, you just click your fingers, and all of a sudden you're in Germany. Make life a lot easier, wouldn't it? Hey, don't know how you go on with passports and stuff, because you know that'd be a bit awkward, but hey ho, these things happen. Hey. Or like Star Trek, where you get beamed up. Hey, that'd be funny, wouldn't it? Hey. Although you won't want to be splinched or like that. So yeah, a bit of Harry Potter there coming in. For me, good 4.3 out of 5. Really nice beer from Paulaner. Yeah, really enjoyed it. And that's it for this review. Thank you for watching. See you soon. Cheers all.